Hello, this is Karen Burniston with an assembly video for one of our die sets. This is die number 1092, the chicken, pig, and lamb, and you can check out all of our die designs at karenburniston.com. There are 10 dies in the set, and what's nice about our little animal dies is that you can cut so many pieces at one time. So just scraps on your die cutting machine platform. You can use any die cutting machine that can accommodate a wafer thin die. And today I am using my Spellbinders Platinum 6. Okay, the first assembly I will show is the chicken. Our small animal dies are also stencils, and that allows you to add features to the animals without having to die cut and put super tiny pieces on, like for the eyes and the wattle. So the stencil feature for the wattle I would usually do out of a red pen, and then for the eyes I'll use a black pen. Now I find a really helpful tool with the animals is a QuickStik. We don't make those, but we do actually now sell them on our website just as a convenience. So if you don't have a QuickStik, it's a great tool for assembling little animals, picking up small pieces. And my favorite adhesive is LINECO Neutral pH Adhesive. I put it in our fine tip bottles. We sell both of those items on our website. And then to add the beak to the chicken, I just add the glue right to the chicken's face just above the wattle. Then I just pick up and put that beak on at whatever angle I like. To add the legs of the chicken, it's just a little glue across the top, and then just go in there and make sure that that horizontal spot is hidden behind the chicken and that they line up behind those little bumps at the bottom of the chicken's body. And then the last little piece would be the red comb for the top of the chicken's head. So here's the finished chicken, and of course you always have the option to brush some ink or something around the edges if you wanted to give it a little bit more texture. And another option would be to take a white gel pen and just add a couple catch lights to the eyes. Okay, next up I'll assemble the lamb. I like to cut the main body piece out of white and then lift up the front legs so that it's easy to go in there with a black marker and just add a little black styling to the ends of the hooves. I usually do the face piece out of a light pink, and that's the one that has the stencil feature on it for the face. So I go in there with a black pen and fill in the face. Now you always have the option to fill in the nose completely with black or trace around the edges and leave a little pink showing on the inside. And then I just like to take a little bit darker pink pencil or pen and go in there and add a little bit of highlighting to the nose. And then for gluing the face piece behind the body, the best place for the adhesive would be behind the body. And that way you can just take a fine line of glue around the ears and around the opening for the face. And then when you put that on, the face is actually just a little bit smaller so that you have a little bit of wiggle room. You don't have to get right to the edges with that piece. That is the completed assembly of the lamb, and there is one accessory included in the kit which looks really nice with the lamb, which is the little bow. So for that I just add a little dot of glue right below the face and then get that bow in. Okay, and then the final animal in the set is the pig. Once again, I'll start with stencil feature, and for this one just a black pen to add the eyes. And then there's a separate piece in the set that cuts the snout. What I like to do with that one is just brush a little bit of a darker pink on it so that it has a little contrast before I glue it on. And then while I'm in the business of shading, I'll just use my blending brush and add a little pink ink around the edges of the pig as well. I'll glue the snout on the front of the pig, and that becomes a stencil feature as well because I can go in there easily and add some black to the inside of the nostrils. And then just like with the lamb, I think it's nice to lift up the front legs and then just add with a black marker a little bit of black out on the ends of the hoofs. There is a bib and a fork that come included in the set for when you want to have the little piggy ready to pig out. Maybe it's a barbecue card or a birthday card or something. Stencil feature for the polka dots if you want to add those to the bib, that's optional. And then I think the easiest way to add it is to put the glue on the front of the pig in the bib area, and then you pretty much just have to lift up the hooves, the front legs, and kind of get the skinniest part of the bib between the two legs, wrapping those arms kind of around the bib. That's the easiest way to add it. And then I just add a little glue up under whichever hoof I'd like to hold the fork, and then just go in there and press that together. And that's the finished little piggy. While all of our animals can be used on their own, they also work wonderfully with our pop-up dies. We have the new barn pop stand that works perfectly with the chicken, pig, and lamb. The lamb is one of my favorite ones to peer outside the barn. You can see the piggy in the upper window there. All of our animal sets also work perfectly with the photo collage pop-up, and you can see the little lamb here holding a flower in one of the photo frames. And there's just such a fun action to the photo collage. Here's a birthday card featuring the little piggy inside there. Fun fact, that's me on my 9th birthday. And let me show you a few great cards made by our very talented design team. There is a great farmer and cowboy outfit in Tiny Accessories 3 that will fit on these animals as an option. So here's a card by Lois Bach. She's made a barn pop-up, added the pig and the chicken, and the pig is dressed as a farmer. And then in this fabulous scene by Frances Burns, she added the farmer outfit to the chicken on the front of the card. I like how she made that chicken wire pen. On this birthday card, Fran Sabat attached the lamb to the sliding door of the barn, so it actually slides out of the way and reveals the greeting. So much cuteness on this card by Karen Aiken, where she has a couple eyeballs peering out of the barn. And look at that cute styling on that pig with those white freckles. Lois Bach made a double floating floor barn card so that she could stand all of those animals up. And then Lois also made this double woven basket box card, and you can see the menagerie of animals inside. And the final card I'll show is another one by Lois Bach, where she's used the photo collage pop-up and filled all of the photo frames with animals. The chicken, pig, and lamb will be available on our website, as well as a lot of your favorite online and local retailers starting mid-July 2019. Thanks for watching. If you click on the website link, you'll go to KarenBurniston.com, where you can find out information about purchasing these dies, as well as links to all my other social media accounts. You can subscribe to this YouTube channel and check out some of my other videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.